market less when police don't a market like Satan out of hell go mash up people start and thief when them sell it gun. On the chili market man, on them a treat the cat man, on the chili peanut man, on them a treat the dirt man, on them a treat the sun man.
Boom! I mean, I say a couple to the flex they represent for Wayne Global TV. So I say, you know the code in the Wayne Global TV is what fully blessed on 90 days. So I say, yeah man, to the fullest. Yeah man, make sure them log in to Wayne Global TV. So I say, check it out. So I say, one cup of flex. So I say, Wayne Global. When you watch you know, film a plan up and a try to put them on it and we head. But man, I live too long, them want Wayne Global fitted. To him juggle so smooth that them want him life for dread. I throw the bank I like the break, but we ain't all about the bread. We open up in the ears and no listen when we said, cause we lyrics them so smooth like the linen on the bed. Them one with a fall, we live in bandage, I must say true, make this them. We in Global TV, we are 90.
This is Global TV election campaign coverage. This is Global TV election campaign coverage. This is Global TV election campaign coverage.
Good afternoon from where I am. Good morning to where you are. Welcome to another program, Jamaica Decide 2024. How are you this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are? I am feeling tired and dehydrated. How are you? Good morning to everyone on the live. Good morning to everyone in the chat. Welcome to those on the X, on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube. Welcome and thank you all for joining us this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are. It is February the 8th, nomination day. Will Dean Jones be nominated? Will there be a gunslinger on the ballot come the 28th of February? Let's see how it all unfolds. And if Dean Jones is on the ballot, will the people of Trinity Vale vote for Future or vote for the Bullet? Good morning, Audrey Marks. There's a particular 2 lines of Carlos sound that you need to familiarize yourself with, Mrs. Marks. With a bonyo, it na bonyo. With a hatyo, Audrey Marks, it na hatyo. Listen to Carlos song and focus on those 2 lines and ask yourself, what on earth is Carlos talking about, Audrey Marks? With a bonyo, it na bonyo. With a hatyo, Audrey Marks, it na hatyo. Good morning, and welcome to everyone. Jason Kane, Natalia Freeman, Amazing Grace, good morning. Sunshine, good morning. Good morning. Sharon Moulton, good morning. Good morning. Patricia Matthews, Amazing Grace, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. Veteran, I believe you're here. Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. Elaine Tucker, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. Clover Wright, good morning, good afternoon. Mavis Forbes, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. Abina, good morning, good afternoon. Verna Adams, Prof. Gorgeous Lady, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. Good afternoon, Roger. I am Roger Forbes, is my brother. Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome, Nifty Friend. Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome, Donovan Edwards. Good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are, and welcome. It's nomination day. Will the gunslinger be on the ballot? And if the gunslinger is on the ballot, will the people vote for Food or Bullet? will the people of Trinity Vale vote for food or bullets? Corruption. I'm going to go back to this snippet for you before I go into about a 7-minute video. I will play for you. This took place in an African country. I cannot particularly say which one, but based on accent, for me, it sounds more South African, Zimbabwe, but corruption.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent, it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits only temporarily those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much-needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Elaine Turner, I am terribly sorry for pronouncing your last name wrong. I'm terribly sorry about that. Elaine Turner. Now I'm going to play you a 7-minute video. Please bear with me. It is important, not just for us as Jamaicans, but for all of us as Black people. And keep in context when watching this video, because the same thing we know happen across Jamaica as well. Think about China development and what the benefit is to us and what looms for the future.
My name is
Lisa, the reason why I'm here, I want to see your business license. Number one. Wait, I'm still talking. Don't tatazela, ne? Just calm down. I want a business license and I want to check your stock. If the expiry dates are fine and everything is fine, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with you, ne? We check your stock.
Yeah.
Because I know that when you are erasing expiry date, You.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. You know that you're doing. I want Chabu. Where's Chabu? Mr. Chabu. Come. Where's your certificate of acceptability? You don't know it. Who call him to Miss China?
Yeah, I calling one people come here for me talk. Fine.
Okay, wait. Speak to this lady.
We are health inspectors from the municipality. But yes, yeah. So you want to see your certificate of acceptability? The one that is supposed to be on the wall. I know you have it. Yeah, she does have it. You do have it. And so don't panic. Just look for the certificate.
Don't panic. You must not touch us.
Yeah, this one is okay.
Right?
Business license. So now we're waiting for the certificate of acceptability.
Okay. You see, I told you not to panic. You have the right things. You must smile.
But I want to have one right here. You see,
Now we are checking expiry dates, ne? Okay. One by one item, ne? Come with me. Sentence, Lisa, you must not worry, ne?
Please listen carefully to Lisa.
Yeah, I work with Unis and I am Indonesian expired. Lisa, where did you buy this?
some people bring here.
Who are some people? Who are some people?
I don't know, black people.
Huh?
Black people.
Black?
Yeah, black people.
Black people?
Yeah.
Oh, when you buy from people, you don't buy from companies.
No.
I'm going to show you something. Ne? This cigarette is a phone call. This is my wrong. Ne? This one, it doesn't have any phone number and it doesn't have any triangle. Understand? The SA triangle. I'm going to show you how a cigarette must be. Because this one is wrong. It's illicit, this one. It's phone call. This is mine. Ne? This is mine. And this one is yours. Ne? You see? You see the difference? Wait. Yeah. You see the difference? This one has a phone number. This one does not have a phone number. This one is branded. It has an SA triangle. Yeah. Ne? This one does not have. You see? This one is phone call. I'll show you a trick to show that I know what I'm talking about. Ne? See, a cocky pen. The mistake that you did is to lie to me and say some black guy are bringing these things. You guys have been dealing with this. I've been investigating you for a long time. There's Lisa. I know about you. You and Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi is acting like he doesn't know English. Chief, if you want to talk English now. If you don't want to talk, move. I don't want you busy talking Kung Fu here. See? This one, the line is straight. It's going to go straight. See? The line is going to go straight. Check. You see? You see? Check. You see this one?
But this thing, I don't know.
I'm telling you, you are selling wrong. And it's a criminal offense, you see? Even if you do it on the side, it's the same. It doesn't change, you see? It doesn't change. So, this is how you differentiate, nah? This one, it breaks. This one, Mafong Kong, it doesn't break. So. Show me the expiry date here. This one has, you see?
2022.
You see?
This one for workers cutting.
Hey, when? This one, check. Expired 2022. You're sitting on 2023. This one is erased. This one is erased. It doesn't have any expiry date. You see? Why are you doing this? Why are you erasing? Why are you trying to kill people? This thing is poisonous. This thing is for children. If a child eats this, they're gonna get sick. Do you understand that you are killing people here? Mr. Miyagi, you want to say something? Yes, then stand and keep quiet. Lisa, come here.
Hi, with my brother, because my English, when you're talking, I'm doing.
He doesn't know English, this boy.
He know English.
Well, I don't know English, man. So, Lisa, you are the boss, and I know that you have attitude. I know that. So, I want you to tell me the truth. I'm saying, why are you selling expired things? Why are you erasing the expiry dates? Why are you trying to kill people? 3 questions. Answer all of them.
No,
this thing, I don't know why he gets more for this thing. But sometimes I'm not check this baby. I'm busy.
But when you come to the shop, you must check product, we must go shelf to shelf and check the stock.
And when you receive stock, where do you receive this stock?
This one for some people bring me.
Some people bring cigarettes, some people bring stock. Who are you buying from?
This one. This one I buy for this company. This company.
Oh, this company. Oh, F5. F5 is selling you expired things.
No.
You want me to call them?
No, I think.
Yeah.
This one you have fresh juice.
It's a
Cocky pen. And you're selling wrong cigarettes. You're gonna be in trouble, ne? So I'm not gonna waste your time. Ne? We will take everything that is wrong and we will close your shop, ne? Because you are trying to kill people. You will close the shop, you'll give me the keys, you'll get them at court when you appear in court. You understand what I'm saying?
Sorry, you must give me chance to
what?
do the wrong thing.
Where's the storeroom? Show me the storeroom. Storeroom. Where? This is put many. I wanted this one. Storeroom, come show me.
I only have here.
Yeah, I wanted this one to see many of this one. Let's go.
No, I only have here.
You only have here. You are lying one.
No,
let's go.
My
Lisa?
other stuff put here.
Oh, put it here.
Yeah.
So all of this has expired. You don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take them down. Ne?
You notice the knockoff goods them in a Lisa shop. I want black man carry them come, a black people carry them come there. Do you notice the knockoff goods in Lisa shop? Lisa say a black people carry it come there. She don't know it's from a black man. Right around the Caribbean and Africa, we've been poisoned. We're a target. We are sitting ducks. But those brilliant pieces of lands, those brilliant rocks under our feet, of course, a lot of us would say, we've seen infrastructure development. Yvonne, Abina, and who else? Paula Shelley, Diane Campbell, morning, good afternoon, and welcome. Morning, Diane. Afternoon, Diane. A lot of us would say we have seen much more needed infrastructure development with the relationship we have with the Chinese in the last, let's say 20, 30 years, or let's say 20 years, as opposed to the relationship we have with Europe and America when it comes to infrastructure development in our country, given the relationship and the history we have with Europe and America. Keep the context America's backyard also in view. Angela 48349, how are you? Welcome. Good afternoon. Keep that in context. That some would argue that the development with our relationship over the last 20 years with the Chinese have seen a much more needed infrastructure development in Jamaica or right across the post-colonials. You see infrastructure development you've not seen with the relationship we have with the China, with Europe and America. The question that we should ask ourselves, though, at what cost Yes, we see certain development on our roadways and so on. We hear about free hospital as gift. But at what cost? At what cost this development that comes to Africa and the Caribbean from China? At what cost to our economy? At what cost to our rights to land? At what cost to our agriculture industry? At what cost to our health? The person who feed and medicate you controls you. And then you hear Jamaica politicians that go foreign go buy a goat. You know, so them a make clone sheep and clone goats long time. I wonder if a clone goat Floyd Green go buy from the Chinese them because him never say where am I go buy it from, you know. I wonder if a lab goat Floyd Green. Because uno rich and famous people, when no son have on a mansion or no yachts offshore, we don't really care about poisoning us off. You all don't really care about giving away our lands. 1200 full swing, good morning. 1200 agreed under the contract with the People's National Party. 1200 acres for the North-South Highway. Then now we're hearing about 750 acres. And what we don't know, if the 750 acres is a minus from the 1200 acres that was not yet still identified in 2016. At what cost? Them pretty road here, where we get under the Belt and Road Initiative. What cost is it to us? With the high influx of Chinese business in Jamaica, like our wholesale and supermarkets, we're fully aware. We are fully aware that this practice we saw earlier is not just happening in Africa, it's happening wherever the Chinese go with their economy and their knockdown prices to drive natives out of business and take over control of the local economy. Not only taking over control of the local economy, but start poisoning you all off slowly. Poisoning you off slowly with the intention to have a strong foothold and that rich piece of rock we live on called Jamaica. The only set of people does not have a vested interest in that piece of rock called Jamaica. It is us, the deprived of knowledge, descendant of those who were enslaved. It is us, the deprived of knowledge, the descendant of those who were enslaved, to build the Western Hemisphere. It is only us that does not understand or does not have a vested interest, rather, and having a strong foothold on that piece of rock called Jamaica. We always say we love Jamaica, my Jamaica, Banya, nah left ya. But how much of Jamaica do we really own, really? What are our land rights in Jamaica? What land rights do we have in Jamaica? Who really controls the economy of Jamaica? Jamaican TV, good morning and welcome. Who really controls the economy of Jamaica? Does the descendant of those who were enslaved really have a strong foothold in the economy of Jamaica? How much of Jamaica do we really own? And how long before the Chinese poison off all of us? The more their population is growing in Jamaica, Jacqueline Wallace, good morning. The more the Chinese population increase in Jamaica, the more the Chinese business increase in Jamaica, especially feeding us, is the more of us they're going to have to get rid of. One, to maintain numbers, power, economic power, and the land. And by extension, JJ, good morning and welcome. And by extension, continue at all costs to grip their claw deeper and deeper into rich assets in your country. Assets in your country that the government, in a circle, good morning, good afternoon. Rich assets in your country that your government won't even tell you about. It's a competition between the Chinese. It's a competition between the Chinese. Good morning, Khan. Good morning and welcome. You're over on Facebook. Elga Fletcher, good morning and welcome. Overcomer, you're always on Facebook. Good morning. Good morning. Debbie Jervis is missing this morning. Beat and Teach missing. See if I can't remember seeing Beat and Teach. Beat and Teach and Debbie Jervis and Jamie Too Cool. They're all missing this morning, but that's how it goes. Sometimes we have busy days and have to get on with it. Sometimes they're listening, but they're just also very busy getting on with things as well. How much of Jamaica do we own? And how long before they poison us off slowly? Remember, it was just the other day. All of us were enforced, the substance were enforced upon all of us with the collusion of the West and the Chinese. But don't be fooled that a country is interested in your development. A country as China interested in your development is quite a farce. In my interaction, I deal with a lot of international students, mainly Chinese students. Poor Chinese can't live in built-up cities. You have to live in the mountains and in farmlands. You have to keep the industrial wheel turning for the high society people. China don't treat its people good. Why do you think they're going to care about you? If they don't care about their people, why do you think they're going to care about you? It's about your asset. It's about your rich lands. It's about how much of your money they can pull out of your economy with a Cold War attempt to stifle the American dollar by clobbering all the American dollars they can and send it out of the West in their economic warfare against America. That's between them both. But can we not see how we are slap bang in the middle, one, of an economic war between the West and China, and two, we've also been slapped in the middle of a geopolitical strategic warfare between the West and the Chinese, particularly to do with your rich resources, particularly to do with your ports. Who have more rights to Jamaica backside? Is the current Jamaican government willing to give more backside rights to the Chinese? Are rights that the Americans anciently have and think they should only hold? Because some of the rich materials in our backside is very important to technological advancement. It's very important to their modern war machine, fighter jet, laser-guided bombs, and all of these high-tech war machines that you see, these powerful warmongering countries, they depend on the rich assets of Black people in order to advance those wars. Their uranium for their nuclear brouhaha. They have to keep us in that state in order to advance their economic status in this world. We who are rich as Black people, wherever we are on this planet in resources, can you not see how they all want to kill us or keep us underdeveloped? So therefore, they can have all those rich resources in order to advance their game against us. But who is helping them? It has always been those among us. It has always been those among us. We're tired of Andrew Holness, Natalia, but there is a risk. There is a risk to the country, whether the People's National Party done well or not. The issue is, Natalia, whichever government comes in, a deal has been signed with the Chinese already. When you sign such deal, you expect to honor them, especially to do with our toll road. Novlet Blake, good morning. Or these roads contract, the Belt and Road Initiative. In contract law, China would be seen to have done their performance. The deal was shoddily done without the people of Jamaica in focus, done with people who are involved in the deal with only their benefit in focus. This is the problem we have because a deal was entered into. China performed. We're left in a situation where we would have to, under contract law, honor our side of the bargain. The problem is when our governments were getting involved, People's National Party or JLP, they didn't give 2 iota about us. It was all about their gain and their self-interest. Now, to answer Amazing Grace's question, this is what is needed in Jamaica, but it's the long grass situation. The type of politics we have and the club politics we have. Hero Bottom, good morning. The people in Jamaica don't have much say over who are their political representative because of how the system designed. The party, both party operate on a man club structure. Beulah, good morning. It's a patriarchal, male-dominated members club situation. Hence, you see, it's a political system where the club, rather than canvas for somebody in a division or constituency to represent their constituency, who knows the people, knows the environment, then you would have the club enforcing somebody of their own choosing within that division or constituency in order to maintain. So you will find when those people become elected, they haven't got much interest of the people because it's not people who they really know, interact with, or care about. They don't understand the community or so on. But this partisanism of our politics is the most dangerous part of it, because we've been brainwashed or badly educated to think Jamaica is locked to the ideology of capitalism, which is the Jamaica Labour Party, or social democracy, which is the People's National Party. And because we have been locked into that system, we think we cannot look outside of those two boxes that has never worked and to see if we can design a box. Political mindset as well is very much important. Take, for example, the UIC. When a lot of us got to know about the UIC during the lockdown period or slightly before that, a lot of us in the diaspora who are apathetic of the political system in Jamaica and know that the too rigid political system does not really work. And we who have traveled outside of the country for years, we have seen that multi-political parties work in other countries. And we have never managed to get ourselves off the ground doing that, and it's mainly because of our partisanism. Now, when the UIC came, it came with a lot of brilliant ideas. It spoke about accountability, transparency, good governance, and all the things that we were seeing lacking between these two party structure where we have. But it's the same political infighting in our system that seem to deplete that shine the UIC had then, and that moving forward to the point where if there wasn't that disruption, that internal disruption between them all, and they were going on that momentum, it is highly possible we could see a proper third party contesting the election. But I don't think they are contesting this local government election, because I have reached out to them for an interview. Mr. Patterson got back to me and named a person who would contact me to speak to me. I still haven't heard from them. A third party would be beneficial for our country. It will shift the balance of power. Once you shift the balance of power from the two usual crooks we have, especially if you get a Pan-Africanist-centered party that focus on people rather than focus on their political gain or interests, we might get somewhere. But what that does take, though, it takes a lot of political education. We need a mass re-education drive, not just in Jamaica, but across the post-colonies. We need a mass re-education drive on a lot of things. or lack of engagement in the political process is also a massive problem. Too little of us are involved. Too little of us are not involved in the political process. Therefore, the club can maintain its status quo with those who are seen to be the die-hard groups. And just look at our party system. It is maintained by just that die-hard group. Now imagine the 60% of voter apathy in our country. If a third party could really tap into the voter apathy in our country, we could wipe the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party out of leadership in our country. You know why? Because over 60% of us are not engaging with them. The majority of us are not engaging with them. The issue we have is a mindset issue of coming together on a cause. And I've always advocated that whatever cause we're coming on, it should be based on oppression, not color, not religion, not culture, not ideology. It's just based around the common oppression that we face as Jamaicans wherever we are on the island, or wherever we are in this world as Black people. Until we can unite under a common cause, we will always have this splinter fraction, which you see particularly the UIC after its slight disintegration. There's this here, there's that here, and there's no proper formation ever since that internal situation. There has never been a proper structure for them anymore. Another issue with even though Joseph Patterson had some brilliant ideas, political strategy, Joseph Patterson do not have, because what I call Joseph Patterson type of politics is armchair politics. The armchair politics is for a person like myself, Joseph Patterson, who is a social commentator. Now, if you want to become an elected representative, it is what I would call dirt politics. Not dirt politics as Dean Jones type of politics or James Robertson type of politics. I mean dirt politics by being out there on the ground on a daily basis or as often as you can, speaking to your people, understanding them, assisting them. The UIC doesn't seem to understand how to tap into that type of politics. They think because it's a new dawn, and social media, you can get your message far and wide on social media. Social media is a huge support to your political interest or messaging or whatever. But actually being on the ground with the people, that is actually politics. And Joseph Patterson doesn't understand, thank you, Beulah, that proactivity. The armchair politics by sitting down and telling people nice word doesn't really help. That's my job, Mr. Patterson. Somebody who wants to educate the people, somebody who wants to raise the consciousness of the people so they can be more aware. This is the armchair politics. But if you want to be in representational politics, then you actually need to be on the ground there, showing people that I can do the job. I have the skill set, the competence, and I'm in the frame of mind to do your job. But how can you, though, go to Beat and Teach arrive? Beat and Teach last from morning, Beat and Teach and Debbie last. Hold on there. Beat and teach and Debbie busy. Now, when you look at Dean Jones' politics, if Dean Jones becomes the next counselor, Lilith Lockerbie, good morning, good morning. If Dean Jones becomes the next counselor, you can't go to Dean Jones, go raise your voice. You have to talk nicely to Dean Jones. Constituents of Trinityville and St. Thomas. One thing you can raise on the vice pan Dean Jones. If you elected Dean Jones to do your job, and there's a flood in your community because of a blocked drain, me say if you think you can go Dean Jones' office, go raise your voice, you have to plan for duck as fast as you raise your voice. Given Mr. Jones's action we saw in those videos. If you are go Dean Jones' office, go raise your voice, you have to plan for duck fast. Cause say if you're not duck fast, then you know where Dean Jones can pull upon you. And if you go try turn up to Dean Jones, you now go know where James Robert are going to run from around the corner with. So St. Thomas people have been, look as if St. Thomas people have been caught into a nasty gangster politics pickle. Because Dean seemed to be hell-bent and using intimidation to maintain control. A thing which is in our political system. A thing which the JLP name is quite synonymous with. Rule by violence and control. But the truth is, it's not just the Jamaica Labour Party that rule by violence and control. Over the years, both parties have been involved highly in this political standoff in our country, particularly around the time of election. Go back and research the 1980 election and the leading up to the 19th election and see the standoff, the political standoff between D.K. Duncan, the father of Patricia and Imani Duncan and others, and Bruce Golding, a former prime minister, the political standoff between those two political dragons, who in that time, a lot of people died in the standoff between Bruce Golding. Yes, between Bruce Golding and D.K. Duncan. It was a battle for ideology. One side was said to be aligned with Cubans and communism. The other side was heavily entrenched, created, and in bed with the American Secret Services. Many of us lost our life. That year, I think about 800 people died. A lot of people's houses were burned. A lot of people were placed into fear across the country. That type of violence with political figures and their international counterpart armed our country to where we see our country is at today, where politicians, rather than ruling with policies, they rule with violence. We need a mass political education, because until we do that, we're always going to be in this cycle of laid liberty. We just lie await for everyone and anyone at their own time, at their own choosing, to just take liberty with us, whether it be our finances, or natural resources, or human resources, or mental status. Look at the quandary that we're in and see what we owned, how much we own wherever we are. Look at the economy around you. Look at when the slave masters claimed to hand over an independent Jamaica to black administrators. The protectorate of the colony, Jamaica. The protectorate of the colony, Jamaica. That was what we got as independent. Black leaders as protectorate, administrator for the protectorate, rather. Administrators for the protectorate of the empire. When these people were said to be giving us independence, who the economy of Jamaica was really turned over to? We were told that the Chinese and Indians came as indentured workers. Were they not gatekeepers on the plantation? Who got the economy of Jamaica when the slave master claimed to have packed up and leave? It was the Europeans and the Jews, the Jewish rather. It was the Chinese and the Indian. What hold of the Jamaican economy we got in this whole independent debacle? We get the food stall them and the market stall them. We're not allowed to build entities and organizations and companies and factory. No. We could just sell on street side and sell in at the market and walk on the street and sell. And any meaningful employment we have, we feel look after the slave master, pick them when them tired and them want to come down here, come cock up them feet and have a nice time. We must spread them bed, clean them floor. Spread them bed, clean them floor. Carry them plate, go put down on them table. Take up them plate when them done eat and scrape them bone. Is not that what? Wash them clothes and everything. Is that not what the whole house slave syndrome was about? What our economic system, the way they design economy in Jamaica for black people. Colin Humphreys, good morning and welcome. The way the economy is designed in Jamaica for black people, it is designed and a house slave system where most of the jobs available to us are most of the way we see, especially they cheat Jamaica and job creation. It's about the house slave syndrome where the jobs are centered in focusing on the tourism industry. Look after them, look after them. These call center jobs, look after the administrative affair of them. The Jamaican government is not employing us. And the Jamaican government is not empowering Jamaicans at home and in the diaspora to create jobs, to create wealth in our country. This deal with the Chinese. Yes, we may have seen infrastructure development we have not seen under the 5 years of relationship with the West. Ask yourself, though, at what cost to my economy? At what cost to my resources? At what cost to my land, and at what cost to me, the person, my health, and my life. Before I go, I'm going to play this video one more time so anyone who has not seen can look. This is not new. We're aware of it, but we must keep informing everyone that the Chinese are not really here to help. They're here to gain more lands. And if they have to poison you all to get it, they will.
My name is Lisa.
Lisa, the reason why I'm here, I want to see your business license. Number one. Wait, I'm still talking. Don't tatazela, ne? Just calm down. I want a business license and I want to check your stock. If the expiry dates are fine and everything is fine. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work with you, ne? We check your stock.
Yeah.
Because I know that you are erasing expiry date. You.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. You know that you're doing. I want Chabu. Where's Chabu? Chabu. Come. Where's your certificate of acceptability? You don't know it. You call them those who China.
Yeah, I Korean one people come here for me talk. I'm fine.
Okay, wait. Speak to this lady.
We are health inspectors from the municipality. Yes. So you want to see your certificate of acceptability. The one that is supposed to be on the wall. I know you have it. Yeah, she does have it. You do have it. And so don't panic. Just look for the certificate.
Don't panic. You must not touch us.
Yeah, this one is okay.
Right?
Business license. So now we're waiting for the certificate of acceptability.
Okay. You see, I told you not to panic. You have the right things. You must smile.
Papa, what happened right here? You see,
Now we are checking expiry dates, ne? Okay. One by one item, ne? Come with me. Sentence, Lisa, you must not worry, ne?
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Why you coming many people like
Yeah, I work with Sentona. I'm Indonesian spy. Lisa, where did you buy this?
Some people bring here.
Who are some people? Who are some people?
I don't know, black people.
Huh?
Black people.
Black?
Yeah, black people.
Black people?
Yeah.
Oh, when you buy from people, you don't buy from companies.
No.
I'm going to show you something. Ne? This cigarette is a phone call. This is my wrong. Ne? This one, it doesn't have any phone number and it doesn't have any triangle, understand? The SA triangle. I'm going to show you how a cigarette must be, ne? Because this one is wrong. It's illicit, this one. It's Hong Kong. This is mine, ne? This is mine, and this one is yours. Ne? You see the difference? Wait, yeah. You see the difference? This one has a phone number. This one does not have a phone number. This one is branded, it has an SA triangle. Yeah. Ne? This one does not have, you see? This one is Hong Kong. I'll show you a trick to show that I know what I'm talking about. Ne? See, a cocky pen. The mistake that you did is to lie to me and say some black guy are bringing these things. You guys have been dealing with this. I've been investigating you for a long time. Yes, listen. I know about you. You and Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi is acting like he doesn't know English. Chief, if you want to talk English now. If you don't want to talk, move. I don't want you busy talking Kung Fu here. See? This one, the line is straight. It's going to go straight. See? The line is going to go straight. Check. You see? Check. You see this one?
But this thing, I don't know.
I'm telling you, you are selling wrong. And it's a criminal offense, you see? Even if you do it on the side, it's the same. It doesn't change, you see? It doesn't change. So, this is how you differentiate, nah? This one, it breaks. This one, Mafong Kong, it doesn't break. So, show me the expiry date here? This one has, you see?
2022.
You see?
This one for work has cartoon.
Hey, when? This one, check. Expired 2022. You're sitting on 2023. This one is erased. This one is erased. It doesn't have any expiry date. You see? Why are you doing this? Why are you erasing? Why are you trying to kill people? This thing is poisonous. This thing is for children. If a child eats this, they're gonna get sick. Do you understand that you are killing people here? Mr. Miyagi, you want to say something? Yes, then stand and keep quiet. Mr. Come here.
Hi, with my brother, because my English, when you talking, I'm don't.
He doesn't know English, this boy.
He know English.
Well, I don't know English, man. So, Lisa, you are the boss, and I know that you have attitude. I know that. So, I want you to tell me the truth. I'm saying, why are you selling expired things? Why are you erasing the expiry dates? Why are you trying to kill people? 3 questions. Answer all of them.
No, this thing, I don't know why he guys more for this thing. But sometimes I'm not check this baby. I'm busy.
But when you come to the shop, you must check
Yeah, I know
that,
I will
must go shelf
Yeah.
to shelf and check the stock.
And when you receive stock, where do you receive this stock?
This one for some people bring me.
Some people bring cigarettes, some people bring stock. Who are you buying from?
This one. This one I buy for this company. This company.
Oh, this company. Oh, they have 5. Have 5 is selling you expired things.
No,
You want me to call them?
no, I think
Yeah?
This one you have fresh
it's a cookie man.
Cookie pen. And you're selling wrong cigarettes. You're gonna be in trouble, ne? So I'm not gonna waste your time. Ne? We will take everything that is wrong and we will close your shop, ne? Because you are trying to kill people. You will close the shop, you'll give me the keys, you'll get them at court when you appear in court. You understand what I'm saying?
Sorry, must give me chance there.
What?
I do the wrong thing.
Where's the storeroom? Show me the storeroom. Storeroom. Where? This is put many. I wanted this one. Storeroom, come show me.
I only have here.
Yeah, I wanted this one to see many of this one. Let's go.
No, I only have here.
You only have here.
don't have
You are lying, one.
No,
Let's go.
My
Lisa?
other stuff put here.
Oh, put it here.
Yeah.
So all of this has expired. You don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take them down. Ne?
The guns and the drugs created by the West, we got the blame for them. And now we heard Lisa. We heard Lisa saying, a black man can put down the expired food them in there. If you think, Gloria Swabi, good morning and welcome. If you think they are afraid to kill us, to poison us, to take our land, then keep on sleeping. If you think they have your interests at heart, continue sleeping. When the Demixie was released, we all were told it was released in a Wuhan lab, from a Wuhan lab. But check a lot of the video clips of what was happening in China to black people then. We couldn't even enter their hospitals. They were drugging black people out of their apartment blocks because you know how it is. We're always blamed for the cause of world diseases. Sit down and think, say, boy, the Chinese, them care about us. Boy, look at the Chinese, them and give we good road. How much do you benefit from that good road? Can you pay to drive on that good road? How much have your economy benefited from that good road? How many Jamaicans got work on that good road? What is the benefit to your economy for that good road? How much land have you lost for that good road? How much of you have been poisoned for that good road? This is where Global TV ends it this afternoon. Thank you all for being here. If you have just entered, please go back and watch from the top. Always remember to like and share over here. That is the way you can support my platform, by liking and sharing. But finally, I will say, wake up, Black people. Be careful who you choose to represent you on all levels. And be careful of the deal your shoddy governments enter into with shoddy international crooks. Thank you for being here this morning. It's this afternoon. It's always a pleasure having you here. We look forward to see you back this evening. And remember, everything election is a holder. Good morning. Good morning. Everything is kicked into gear when nomination ends today. It will be a stream of narratives, a stream of convincing arguments in order to get your vote at the poll. But will you vote? Will you vote for a councillor? BCA Smith, good morning and welcome. You came as I'm ending. Will you vote for an MP or a councillor that might turn around and attack you? Simple. Because of your political alliance and the color you're wearing. This was Jamaica Decide. Good afternoon.